Chi-town stand up. South side, we gon' set this party off right. West side, we gon' set this party off right. Man, I promise, she's so self-conscious. She has no idea what she's doing in college. That major that she majored in don't make no money.
I say, God damn it, I miss Kanye. Oh my God, I miss Kanye. We're going to talk about that a little later, but before we start, hey guys, hey, this is Nay. Follow me on IG, Periscope, Twitter, Spreaker, and support me on Patreon at NayRob on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment respectfully, and subscribe. Now, let's talk about what the hell is going on here now. News. So before we get into it, I want to say again, thank you to all my new subbies and all my old subbies. Hold on, guys. I need to turn this daggone thing down because what we won't have is this bling, bling, blinging while I'm doing this video. But I just want to tell everybody thank you because I'm not growing at a fast pace, but I think I'm growing fairly cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm cool, and that's because for some reason you all like me. I don't know. It's just me. It's either one or two ways. People either found me really, really interesting or really, really weird. So for whatever reason that you're here, thank you so much for being here because, even if you don't, contribute to me monetarily through like my PayPal or my Patreon, the fact that you look at my videos and play the commercials all the way through or the ads and you don't hit the skip button, that means a lot to me for those who are supporting me. Now I know some of y'all are here just to say mean and nasty shit, what I call y'all the damn YouTube demons. Y'all purpose is to reach up into the YouTube world and grab a YouTube creator by the throat and drag them down to the depths of hell with you, so much so that now we going back and forth and I'm cussing you out, calling you all kinds of, pieces, whatever it is, all kinds of clowns, trolls and everything else. But, I'm trying to work on that and not get you YouTube demons in my soul. I'm trying to keep you hussies out of my soul, okay? But let's move on, right? So we're going to talk about a couple of things today. So this is going to be pretty long, which from what I understand, you all love my long videos. So the first thing I want to say to you guys, I don't really get to, what the hell is going on? I swear I thought I took the, hold on. Okay. So, what I want to say is, the first thing I want to talk about is I don't really like to get so serious with my videos because I'm here to make people feel better and feel good. I'm not one of them people that like to drag, shit down and people down. And I like to lift your spirits. Life is already too fucked up for you to have to deal with the reality and the woes of life. So when all you mother suckers be coming over here talking about something, it's more important things to talk about. Bitch, if it was more important things to talk about, which it is, I'm not negating that fact, you talk about it, bitch. Don't come over here when everybody over here is trying to laugh and have a good, decent human conversation and trying to get through to the next fucking day with a goddamn laugh. You drag another channel down. Don't come over here with that bullshit dragging me down. But with all that being said, let me say this, right? I want you guys to understand something about Trump. And this is my perspective. What I feel about Trump is this. No matter how mad you get, they not going to get rid of that mother sucker because guess what? He has done a lot of things that could get him impeached. We all know that presidents have been impeached for much less. Okay? So if they wanted him gone, he would be fucking gone. Just like we all know that when the government want to get rid of a motherfucker, wink, wink, they will get rid of a mother sucker. Okay? So if they wanted him gone, he will be gone. So rest assured, he's in place because they want him there. Fuck all that other stuff they talking about what people like so appalled. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. They want his ass there. The most powerful want him there. He's protected by whatever it is, whatever color sheet they wearing that day. Black, red, green, purple. I don't know what color the Grand Dragon wears. I don't fucking know. But he's there because they want him there. The politicians want his ass there. Or the rich and the powerful want his ass there. Okay, so let's move on. The next thing we're going to move on to is, there is people are talking about Blac Chyna. They were saying that she was pregnant. She was not, right? Or it came out to be untrue. Let me tell you something. I have spoken before to you about these women that are called the gatekeepers, right? It was all the Kardashians, every last one of them hussies. It was, it was Amber Rose, and it was Blac Chyna. Or it is still Blac Chyna. It's still, those people. It's still the Kardashian clan. It's still Amber Rose. It's still, and I think any person on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta or Love and Hip Hop franchise could be considered a gatekeeper. Now, I'm going to take it back to Blac Chyna, right? So what they don't want you to know is that, the entertainment field is a business. Everything is about business. So I know you all are looking like, why in the hell is Blac Chyna with YBN Almighty? And what happened with Amber Rose and 21 Savage, I knew that was some BS. I knew that relationship was not real. But they broke up. It was supposed to be amicable. But she got paid to be with him. She served her purpose. There you go. She got her money. So now it has been leaked that actually Blac Chyna was paid $500,000 by YBN Almighty's management to pretend to be his girlfriend. The crazy part about it is that they're actually starting to like each other. And I'm saying to myself, girl, can't you not see that he still suck his 3 fingers? That's why his teeth is messed up. This is coming from a thumb sucker, y'all. I'm a thumb sucker. The other day somebody made a comment that my teeth was fucking fake. I guess because they was, straight. I told you I had braces on my teeth. My teeth didn't always look like this. They weren't bad, but, they were, they're pretty good. So, at any rate, I'm saying to myself, can she still not see that motherfucker is sucking on 2 or 3 fingers? And that's why his teeth look like that. She wants somebody that you lay in the bed and your goddamn pillow smell like spit because the motherfucker is laying on your pillow with them 3 fingers in his mouth and drooling. I was like, oh God, disgusting. Oh God. Ooh. But anyway, from what the information is saying or the leaked information is saying, it's that she was originally paid that amount of money to be with that guy to help him in his career. Why not? Last time I checked, I'm not even sure if he has 1 million followers. Blac Chyna has 13 plus million followers. So that is absolutely a good way to make money. The problem with it is that that's not the first time that Blac Chyna was paid to be with one of these young rappers to help them with their career. A lot of the young dudes who, you see her with, she's paid to be with them. The fact of the matter is that when you be with somebody and you're taking pictures with people and you're around somebody, then what happens is the person you grow to like them. Which was arranged, which you all probably, if you're old enough to know which relationship was arranged, it was Will and Jada was arranged. They just ended up liking each other. Bobby and Whitney was arranged, because if you read the book, and I wonder if he's going to show this in the movie. I think it was a book, or either it was something that was leaked. I'm not sure. But Bobby has said that it was a hookup thing, or they had been put together because, Whitney's relationship with Robin had been questioned about their sexual relationship. So they had been put together. It was arranged for them to be together, and she had to pick one of the biggest, baddest dudes, who at the time was Bobby Brown, in order to get the Robin lesbian chatter away. So it's a couple of other relationships that I can't really think about that were arranged that were still together. Like real talk, I want to believe that Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt was arranged, because you got the good old American boy with the good old American girl, and they got together and child, I don't know, he got with who he really wanted to be with in that moment, till she had all them damn kids, and now his ass ready to kick everybody to the goddamn curb. He don't want to be bothered no more with that girl. But and I'm not surprised when they said that she was actually paid, because when you think about it, this is probably like the 4th or 5th young dude that she got with. And I'm like, why is she with these dudes? And it's always quick. Same thing with Amber Rose, 21 Savage. He earned his, he got his money worth. I wonder if he got some vagina, out of it. And the information that leaked the information about Blac Chyna was like, they do spend nights together. And I said, I wonder what the hell is going on. But I know her pullers smell like breath. So the next thing we're going to talk about is, hold on guys. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is the 2 Starbucks boys. You hear that 2? That number 2? I don't know what the heck was going on, but what happened was Starbucks, the 2 young men settled for $1 a piece, $2. Okay. And what they asked for Starbucks to do was for them to donate, I think it was $200,000 towards the community. And I'm saying to myself, absolutely unacceptable. Okay. And I know those young men had good intentions, like, okay, you're going to contribute $200,000 to the community. Absolutely unacceptable. Even if you wanted to be the good guys, quote, with 2 fingers. Even if you wanted to be the good guys and accept that $1 a piece, $200,000 for what you endured in that humiliation is unacceptable, especially in a time where we're so racially insensitive. That number, if you was going to accept the number, it probably should have been $2 million at the minimum. That $200,000 is nowhere near enough to compensate you for the humiliation of your race, of you being a man, the emasculation that you all deserve. Just no, $200,000 is not enough. I mean, that's something that's definitely not enough, because that's something like somebody make that much money in a daggone year. In a year, they can make that. You can spend that. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the mall and blow that shit. That's why I'm like, no, I'm highly disappointed in them, in their decision. I'm like, did they have lawyers? Did they talk to anybody? Did they call Al Sharpton at least? You should have at least called Al fucking Sharpton, somebody to guide you with the NAACP. You didn't pick up the phone and say, hey, what should we do? What did you do? Did you just like talk to your cousins or something? What happened? Granted, I admire the fact that you was like, you know what? Don't even give me the money. We good. Just get the money to the community. And Starbucks was like $200,000, and they was okay with that. $200,000. Shit. So tell me what y'all think about that. Is $200,000 enough of a punishment for Starbucks? Starbucks is filthy rich. Those motherfuckers are filthy fucking rich. Mr. Starbuck is fucking rich. They know that they could have give whoever. They could have given, I don't know, anybody more than $200,000. That's a smack in your face. I mean, I had to say it, anyway. So let's move on to the next thing, guys. I keep telling y'all that I'm going to put up a book review of the Mike Epps book, Unsuccessful Thug. Guys, please, if you have not subscribe to it. I haven't got to it only because I haven't written down the notes or the outline for how I want to do it, but it is an amazing book. Okay, I'm telling you, if you don't understand how a dumbass dude think, not to be calling him dumb, but like I'm gonna say this, a knucklehead dude thinks, Mike Epps break it down. It'll help you with how your son would think, how your nothing ass dude would think. And I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna say old knucklehead dude, because we all done had dum-dums in our life. Okay, we all done had dum-dums in our life. But I'm telling you, it will expand your mind on how it'll help you understand the dumb. Okay, that's enough of that. Hold on, guys. Let me see what's next. So here we go. Now we're going to get to the meat and potatoes about this. I know people want to know how I feel about Kanye West. Okay. We all know that Kanye West is a Gemini. People want to argue with me all night and day about who's the truth teller of the zodiac. Geminis are the truth tellers because they have the propensity for mental illness, and they are not protecting themselves when they tell the truth. They're telling the truth, whether it hurts them or not. That is the truth within them that they feel. The truth in how they perceive the world. The truth. You have other signs that will tell you the truth in order to protect their own image. Geminis do not do that. They tell the friggin' truth. I'm not saying that everybody is, that Geminis don't lie. That's not what I'm saying. Don't confuse the two. I'm saying that if a Gemini is telling you something from the heart and with passion and they have a mission of educating you or trying to expand your mind, they're telling you the truth raw. Now, with all that being said, we're going to do the Kanye West thing, right? First, let's talk about when he said that we had a choice to be enslaved for 400 years. When I initially heard it, being a Libra and me being a free-thinking person myself, I was like, I don't believe he's thinking about the actual physical slavery concept. I think he's talking about the mental slavery that Black people have endured. And he did eventually come out and revamp his words and, just flip it so then that way it seems less harsh. He said it, didn't matter what he said. Y'all ain't giving up. Y'all got y'all foot on that man's neck. Y'all are not letting it go. Y'all got y'all foot on his neck. You can't, you can't. But at any rate, he also said that love conquers all. Okay. And that love, when he was talking about that, I used to feel that way. Me being a Libra, that we love everything. We put here on this earth to love motherfuckers that don't even love us. We could love a plastic pig. We could love a goat. We can love a lamppost. We can love an ant. We can love whatever it is we choose to love. And at the same time, if we choose not to love them no more, we can just wake up like that and just be like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm out. Right? So when he said the concept of you can cure everything with love, just think outside the box about Trump. I was thinking this way when I, said what I said, or when I wore the hat, boo, boo, boo. I was thinking that way, trying to explain himself. And he's coming from a point of where he feels like he needs to, I feel really and truly like Kanye believes that he needs to think different from everybody else. He's so pressed to be different from everybody else and to think beyond that he's saying absolutely ridiculous things. And I think that he doesn't even understand what he's saying because he's so far detached and removed from what is actually going on that he thinks that because he said that he's an influential rapper or hip hop artist. He thinks that if he says it, he can solve problems because he can move people. I believe that he is so grand in his mind that he can put a nursery rhyme out there, which I'm going to talk about the T.I. interview in a sec too, that he can put out anything, bullshit, trash, and that people will love it. That's why I think, he came up with the concept of just those clothes that he put out there. Oh, it looked like, homeless people clothes. People are going to love it because he thinks because he's Kanye, in his mind, he's so grand, and he is pretty grand, that he can make waves and moves. And instantaneously, Kanye said this, so it must be true. That's how grand he is in his mind. But I don't really think that he understands that he is so far detached and so far removed from what is really going on in life that what he's saying is harmful. Okay? Because you got to understand this. He's sitting around rich white women. And the conversations that he's having with those rich white women is what came out his mouth. The fact that I'm sure that those rich white women, meaning all the fucking Kardashians, I know they part Armenian, okay? But he is sitting around them that are saying to them that he's having conversation with these detached, uneducated, have no fucking idea what slavery and black people have gone through and what we continue to fight our entire year. Like how that mentality of slavery is almost embedded in us, especially when it comes down to our men. Because I'm sorry, guys, our black men act like plumb fools with women because of that slavery mentality. They're trying to fix something that is broken them with gold chains and a rack of pussy and drugs. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, I digress. My bad. But I think the conversations that he has with Kris Jenner, all the Kardashians, that is what comes out of, that's what's coming out of him. And he thinks because he is Kanye that he can relay those conversations that he's having with those rich white women to the universe and will absorb it. He thinks that he can be the voice for the rich white woman, for the rich Kardashians. Because tell me that conversation that he was saying that, you know, about the slavery and when he was talking to TMZ, tell me that wasn't a conversation of a rich white woman. Okay? So we're going to move on to that, and then let me get to, wait a minute. So, hold on, guys. Okay, so let's also say something else before I get into the T.I. interview, was that he said that he was addicted to opioids. Kudos to him for admitting that he was addicted to opioids. Kudos to him. That's a hard mother sucker to let go of, because that, you know, you can have a surgery and the doctor give you Percocets or opiates or I don't know what the hell. I don't know what other drugs it is, but they can give you any of that. And before you know it, you want more. So now you're doing more to get more. You know, and it kind of makes sense now to me when he's on stage. He has booty cool. He's mixing marijuana and pills. So he probably feeling all kinds of, you know, I don't know what's going on, mixed with what I think he had. He's bipolar. Like I think he's in his episode right now where he's on his nut. Like they have is it bipolar mania? I forgot what it is, but you know, they have these extremely high highs and these extremely low lows. And I think when he's high, that's when he goes on these tyrants and start, saying all kinds of crazy shiz out his mouth. But I'm glad that he admitted that he was addicted to opiates. Because I hope that kind of explains some things in his behavior. And he mixed it with some other drugs, because what he said was he was only on 2 pills of Percocets a day. But when he came out of the hospital, because they made his ass go to the hospital, he came out with 7. So that's telling me that the doctors continued him on Percocets, the 2 Percocets a day, and then turned around and gave him 5 more pills connected to his mental health. You know, because I think that's when they was like, oh, Kanye is going. Do y'all remember that? I don't want to get into it, but do y'all remember when Kanye went to the hospital for a mental breakdown? Child, because he got that liposuction. This man has turned into a white woman. Like Bruce Jenner. You done went into the hospital to get some goddamn liposuction? And he was talking about it because I didn't want y'all to talk about me with TMZ. I'm confused, Kanye. Why are you worried about what the fuck TMZ think about you when you think you are the greatest rapper or the greatest entertainer alive? Why do you even care about what TMZ? Why do you care about what anybody? You think you the only goddamn celebrity that get fat? Like, you not, like, did y'all just see Rihanna? Rihanna was thick as a mother sucker. Do you hear me? She was thick as a mug. So was Chris Brown. People get fat here and there, and then they go to the gym and they work out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess the Kardashians couldn't convince. Well, you know what? Rob did get some daggone lipo done, and he got this shit, and he got it, and he gained it all back. So, child, my God, these women turn these men into women. Jesus, he's confused. He's crazy. So anyway, let's go to the T.I. interview. This is about to be 30 minutes. I'm so sorry, y'all. I didn't know this was going to be so long. But the T.I. interview, T.I., he's a Libra. He talks a lot. Okay, hence I can talk too. But he talks a lot. And somewhere in all that talking, you can pick up a gem from T.I. And what he said, the one thing that he said that I believe that they just did not want to touch was when T.I. said, and y'all need to listen to that Breakfast Club interview. He was like, they were talking about the presidency for Kanye West running in 2020. And then I think they said again 2024, something like that. He made a valid point that anybody could run against Trump right about now and will win. Real talk. I mean, I'm for real when I say, you know, Rodney Allen Rippey, if he's still alive, could run against Trump right now and friggin' win. That's how upset Americans are with his ass right now. So when that conversation was brought up, T.I.'s exact word would be like, that would be like Kris Jenner running or being in office. They skimmed over it. Angela Yee, was it Angela Yee there? I'm not sure, but DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee didn't even pay attention to it. And he said, I'm sorry, did you hear me? I said that would be like Kris Jenner in office. They still skimmed over it. I said, T.I. is sending out a message to y'all that for real, that Kris Jenner is in charge of this whole shenanigans. That lady has a lot of power already. Okay, so much so that they did not grab that. Now they grab everything else. The Breakfast Club would grab every fucking thing else. But when that man said what he said about Kris Jenner, they didn't even acknowledge that statement that he made. And it's facts. That if Kanye West ever got into office, Kris Jenner would be running it, not him. Now, remember this, guys. The same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.